Praise the Lord. Welcome to AIM. Guys, we are back on another road construction project update. It is November 2nd, 2025. We are on our way to church. My husband driving. Nana is there. And we came yesterday this way and we actually saw a lot of progress. This is a little issue we got here. On this side, this is the access road to the access road, and hopefully once they finish here, hopefully they'll make us some ways that we can come through. I think back there they have made a few places, you know how they do it, and they make the little place where you can ride through there. But until then, we get a little bit of challenge. There's the water truck. And they had this covered yesterday, so they've uncovered it now. I don't know where this guy is going. So this is what we got. They've got a lot of work done over there, guys. It's a little hard to see because of that truck in the way, but they have a lot of work going on up here. They filled a lot. And so yesterday, I just want to give you guys a little quick, I probably could have got you a video, but once in a while, guys, I like to just have a little break and enjoy the scenery and the view. And so we went to the Volta region yesterday, and that was amazing. They have a lot of work going on the roads over that way too. So it's coming along really nice over there. And I just saw a video as well of the train. Now, we saw the train track over there, but the train goes all the way to the Volta region. So that is amazing. That is amazing. They have trains up and running from Tema to Accra all the way to the Volta region, and I think they're planning on a lot more. So that's the area, if you guys saw the video where my husband went to show us some land in the Volta region, and they are really developing that area, guys. They really are. The road systems and the train, imagine that. And the train is not very expensive. If you guys want to see something about the train, there's plenty of videos about the train, I'm sure. If you're coming, you should check it out. I wouldn't mind riding the train once and checking it out. Maybe one day we'll get to. But yeah, it was pretty nice. So that is what we did yesterday. And when we went there, we saw a lot of people working here. I'm trying to get the glare, get it where it's not glaring for you guys, but we'll get past that here in a minute. So you see all the, obviously, the filling materials they've had. I don't know why they're coming this way, but so I think you'll see on the other video, guys, it was amazing. When we came back, they were doing a wall like this on the other side, and we saw how they were doing it, and it was what I was saying. It seems like they're sliding those big pieces down in there, and they also have designs on them. So it was really neat to see. So, oh look, they even have the pieces up there. They have the pieces up there, so they're gonna slide them down. Sorry guys, I was in the way. They're gonna slide them down. Oh, that's neat. So stay tuned, guys, for the video on the way home, because I'll show you that wall, the Lord willing. We'll see how things go. You know, if anything can happen, so if something happens, don't get upset. But normally I do try to get you a video on the way back as well. I know that I think the way the sun is shining on the dashboard, you guys know how it goes with the window, so apologize for that, but we're still here to show you. They have not moved these lines yet. Like I said, I don't know the time frame for that, so I really don't know when they're going to be doing that. But yeah, they're getting the iron rods up, because that is no joke to get all those iron rods in position. We've seen a lot of that going on, where they can cast the concrete on the walls. Very, very busy here. And we are late, guys. It's 8:48 right now, so we are a bit late. Sometimes that happens. We tried to leave earlier, but we had a few things, so. A few things delay us this morning, but we are on our way. Very, very busy here. Very, very busy. And they just cutting right in front. Then you got kids on bikes. You got people running across. It will be really nice when this is done. Things will flow a lot better. Yeah. So this is what we got going on. We got a bit of traffic here. And if you guys can see the gutter over there, that's how high up they'll have to make this road. Quite a ways to fill and then complete that gutter. So don't know what's going on there. Got some broke down vehicles. Don't know what they're doing with that one. The truck is here. The car is there. So that was our little bottleneck, our little traffic going on there. Got people coming this way. People coming the opposite way here, the opposite way there. A lot going on. You really got to pay attention when you're driving. So there, you see how they're doing the iron rods here, and then where they've cast the cement for the wall. You see that? I don't know if you could see it good. The windows are quite glary today for some reason, guys. Sorry about that. It might be the angle the sun is at, because we are later than we normally come through here. So maybe it's the angle that the sun is shining at is causing a little more glare than normal. So here we are on the pavement, enjoying. See, little by little, as it's getting done, you know, we're enjoying more and more. Do you see they have put some wires? We're at the China Mall now for our landmark. A lot of work going on over here. The overhead walkway. They're still working on that, but they have the main structure, and then they also have gotten the railings so people can use it. They still have to cement. See that? they're working on the sides there. Like so many different places they're working. So now we're coming up on the Amasaman interchange. Looking quite different from, you know, some months ago. Okay, so they're still not doing anything here. I'm real curious about that. They're continuing on this side. So we did see them yesterday. I saw them doing the iron rods up there. They're working up there now. I can't zoom you because of the bumps.
I think why they are not working here, man, because of the houses there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, there's so many houses there. Like, what are they going to do with that? They're probably figuring that out. But in the meantime, they can do this side.
Right.
They're up there doing the iron rods. That's what I saw yesterday. So they can cast the concrete. You know, I mean, the road was proposed a long time ago. And the road is the road, right? That's how it's going. You see it's come up through here, and I think it ends, you know, just here. Yeah, it ends just here. So going that way might be a little challenging for them to get everybody moved, you know. But that's how it is. That's why you do your due diligence, and then you register your land and everything. Because if, let's say you got your indenture and you went to register your land, and well, I guess it might not even get to the indenture side. There's the police headquarters of Amasaman. But if you do your paperwork, right, you do your due diligence and you do your paperwork, and when you go to maybe the barcoded site plan, they'll probably say, oh, this GPS coordinates, or however they do it, this is in the road. So this won't work. This is in the road, right? They'll tell you that because they have that in the system. But if you decide to just buy the land and call it good and just go with whatever somebody tells you, and you don't do your due diligence, then there you have it. Therein lies the problem. That you didn't do your due diligence, and now you've built a house or a store or something in the road, and now they're coming to do the road and they're going to knock your stuff down, and you can't do anything about it because it was there proposed a long time before you came along, and then you gave somebody money for the property, and then there it is. Now the road is coming through. So you really have to do your due diligence. So they have the equipment over there for paving. It's good to see the water trucks have been out. It was quite dusty yesterday in some parts where we went. We are at the total filling station in Amasaman for our landmark. So you see how the house had to be broken down there because they have encroached, right? And here, that's a thing. That's why when you get your property, if you're getting property here, that's why you secure it, right? You secure the borders right away. That should be, you know, something that you try to do, is secure your borders first and foremost, in my opinion. Then nobody can encroach, because encroaching, imagine if they encroach and now you have to go and fight in the court system to get them to move, right? So why go through all that? Just secure your property with a fence wall, even if it's a short one, right? You can add on later, fine. But just secure yourself, and then the encroachment doesn't happen. Now, they couldn't do that with the road, obviously, but now that they're doing the road, I mean, it's in the system. The road property is the road property. If you encroached, then you have to get your stuff broke down. And it's sad. Everybody's going to have a story, right? Everybody's going to have a story. That's the way I make money to feed my children, or this is the only place I have to stay. I don't have any place to stay, and you're going to break my house. Everybody has their story, right? And it's not easy, but at the same time, you have to really make sure that you're not encroaching on the road or encroaching on something, because that place got all broke down. I believe that was the Festus Hotel. Yeah, and they broke most of it down because they were on the road. They built a whole hotel in the road because it took the road projects a long time. So that's just how it is. Just how it is. Development is development. Good to see the water trucks out, like I said. There they are, working, keeping the dust down. There's the St. Moses Community Hospital. They didn't encroach, so they didn't get broke down, right? So overall, it's coming along quite nicely. We're more and more riding on pavement. So it's very, very good. Connecting our section of Accra to the rest of Accra, going easily, right? Seems like that guy's not paying attention to what he's doing, because he was all in the middle of the road. This one too, like they're just going over. We're coming up on the Pokwasi interchange, so you can see how the interchange is here. That's how the Amasaman interchange will be. I'm sure they had the same issues when they came through to do this. I'm pretty sure they had the same issues with houses and whatever, stores being in the way. But yep, looking very nice. So the Lord willing, I'll get you a video on the way back, and we'll see how that wall is coming together. Remember the one where I showed you the black bags inside? They fill it, I'm guessing, with dirt, guys. It's just a guess from my observation. They fill these black sack things, big giant sacks, with dirt, and then put iron rods in between the sacks. We'll look at it when we're going back, the Lord willing. So it's really nice. There you got the access road going good. You know, the two main roads are paved. The other two access roads are paved. So it's really nice to flow through here now. That will be a checkpoint, I believe. That's what I'm assuming those are, for like checkpoints. They do have a lot of checkpoints in Ghana, guys. They do. When you go from like town to town or whatever, they have checkpoints where everybody funnels through like a police checkpoint. And they don't do anything. They just look, see, make sure you're doing where you're going or whatever. Not any big deal unless you're doing something wrong. This place is nice. People are really enjoying that now. So somebody had said that under here was a proposed place for the train to run. That would be awesome. That would be really nice if they had the trains running throughout Accra. So they still have to work on this a little bit here. They are working over here. You see quite a few people here. So they're getting this section taken care of. And then probably that little section where you go over there, taking care of that. And then yeah, they complete this little area here will be nice. So that is what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the ride. It wasn't too horrible considering we left late. It's 9:03 right now, so it's been 21 minutes, guys. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we are blessed. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, if you like these videos. And until next time, God bless you.